Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had Kim Kardashian and Fat Joe smash that subscribe button, go and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to the following patrons that blessed me on yesterday's live. The retired CEO, Michigan Wolverines, Vladimir Taylor, the real McCoy, and the homie the Jabs. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and from my family. Thank you. Now on to the Patreons. Clarissa, Antonio, Justice for Austin, Be Forever, Don Chicharo, Shut the Fuck Up and Make It Wink, A La Verga 760, Scorpio Rising, Miss Rod, It's Not Your Way, It's Norway, Buenas noches, Keep Your Shoes On, Homie, Golly, G Greñas, Gio, G-Ride, Vote Newscom Out, The Prison Psychologist, Fuerte 84, Mark, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines, Don't Trip, Put Me Out Sick Self, Keep Your Dick Out of My Cheerios, Malverde, AWOL Like Monte, The Kelly Model Where Over the Pants hand jobs are okay. One Baddie Art Perro, Cherokee Cat, the Big Bad Wolf, Raider 62, L. Eli, Edgar, Gerardo, Steven, Rigo SD, Pelon, Eric, Not On My Watch, Who's Doing the Pipe, Denise, the real McCoy. I never wanna hear you say, I want it Norway. Jay, a poke in a six-pack, Strip Search Sergeant, Despensa, Keith, Robert, Devil Dog, MCC Placa, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Bankroll Suave, Carmine the Pitbull, American Mestizo, Lori 559CO, Ruben, CJ Zavalza, EOP Whisper, Fuck Your 602, Las Vegas Flights Live, Cavino, On Our Crotch Season 2, New Fool Some. Oh, wow. I get it. Three of these nuts, Lockdown 5, Cristobal La Reina, Winston, Tony, the Mexican Snowman, El Skid, Hobie Cat, Lead With Love, Elber 12, Cuidado, SEO is a shower shark, J.I., Theo Fio, Esquiel, Big Bad 48, Nova, Linda, the retired CO, Mikey 559, the homie Marius, Chevelle 66, Gigi, Bad Karma, and Rags. If you want to see something completely gruesome, make sure you hit that link in the description below. I posted it this morning. You're definitely missing out. This episode right here, man. Prison reform. No, let me take that back. The no-nonsense prison reform 2024 plan. Hector, what do you got up your sleeve, man? It just dawned on me. How is it? Why is it? We got people like Oprah, Rosie O'Donnell, Kim Kardashian, my boy Fat Joe, Kamala Harris. Why do they gotta put their 2 cents in? Motherfuckers, hey, what do you know about prison? Right? What do you know about prison? You wanna see prison? Go sign up for that Patreon. You see what fucking California prison is like. Ain't no fucks given. Good. How about we ask the people who are actually worth a fuck? Right? Worth a fuck. How a prison should be ran. On both sides of the house. Blue and green. Did it ever fucking dawn on anybody? To walk up to a prison gang member, leader, put them in an office, bring the bodyguards, I don't give a fuck, and say, hey man, how would you see this fit? What can we do to fucking fix this shit? Right? Prior to a hunger strike, prior to a massive staff assault, right? Prior to a massive act of violence. Okay, then you get the correctional officers with experience, with brains, with common sense, with that have earned the respect of everybody around, right? Minus the politics, the gossipness, the rumorness, and the griminess. Okay. Damn, Hector, why the holy shit? It took you 1 year and 4 months to come up with that? Well, I kind of always thought about it. I just never really said it. So, with that being said, let's talk about rehabilitation. The R. Let's talk about rehabilitation. This is going to be golden. Does it make any sense? And I'm speaking from my experience. A combat veteran who suffers with post-traumatic stress disorder with the extra bonus of alcoholism. Imagine that, right? Your boy. All that and fucked up in a bag of chips. Does it make sense to 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 teach a guy like me back then to paint? Paint. Okay, paint. Yeah, you're teaching me how to paint, but my brain is still fucked up, right? And I don't mean to say fucked up because that's going to put a negative taboo on mental health. And mental health is extremely important and real. Hector, we're going to show you how to make bicycles. It's a trade, it's a vocation, it's a rehabilitative program. Like, there I am, man. Making a fucking bicycle, man, breaking down every 2 seconds because I'm thinking of the horrific stuff, the trauma, my friends that got killed, some of the killing that we may have dished out as American troops, right? I'm working on the bicycle, but I'm over there craving a fucking beer. In between changing the spokes, I'm over there cracking a fucking tall boy, feeding the beast, right? You guys see where I'm going with this? It's not so much that the inmates need to learn trades. I think it has to happen in processes, in steps, okay? And I have rarely yet to speak directly to the general population level 4 type of inmate, specifically California, okay? From my experience. A lot of them see it. They see it. Oh, fuck, man, I've been behind these fucking walls for 20 plus years, man. But fuck, what do I do now? I'm in too fucking deep. I'm in too deep. First of all, no, you're not. No, you're not, man. You're not in too deep. As a lieutenant who sat across the table from numerous inmates in their 50s, in their 60s, and you heard one story, you heard them all, and I heard thousands. They all said the same thing, man. Fuck, I threw my fucking life away. I disregarded my family. I threw my family. I put the gang in front of my family. And I see it now that I'm older. I lost all this time. I didn't watch my children grow up. It's not too late, man, because as long as you're still breathing, you can change, man. Imagine how great it would be for an 80-year-old man to change and be like, oh, I fucking got it, man. I see it. I get this extra month on earth to change it, right? And give back and be a better person. It's not too late. It's not too late. Just take somebody that has that type of experience to express it and hope. The word is hope, okay? But what prevents individuals like myself from changing? It's ego. It's ego. Ego's a motherfucker. And that's why I said, man, how are you going to get Kim Kardashian to come and give her 2 fucking cents? What the fuck? Motherfucker was getting plowed by Rage. I seen the video. Fucking big ass nalgas. The hell? Anyways. In no particular order, but you have to prioritize this. When individuals hit the system, okay, it is imperative that real mental health services be provided, okay? I'm not talking about the fakers, the malingers, the ones that claim they're suicidal, and this is what's fucked up, why it's so intricate. Let me tell you, in a perfect world, okay? In a perfect world, 19-year-old kid gets in a shootout. 19-year-old kid grows up in fucking Long Beach in a gang. Now, this isn't as prevalent as it is in the 90s, man. I don't even think gangbanging is cool anymore, to tell you the truth, in 2024. But people are still getting murdered and people are still getting convicted and sent to prison. So, I guess so. They go to prison, right? 19. The human brain does not stop developing till the age of 26. That little fucking youngster still might have a chip on his shoulder. Who knows? We don't know each individual's mindset or state of mind or frame of mind at the time. So there has to be a process, right? Almost like a funnel. Okay? This funnel is going to lead you into the system of California Department of Corrections, right? And if you don't follow the program, you're going to feel it. right? Things are gonna subsequently suck for you until you hit your bottom. Until you hit your bottom. Same way as a fucking alcoholic or an addict. Things are gonna fucking suck, man. Like, you know what, man? I keep doing my bullshit. I keep getting consequences. Again, this is a perfect world, man. Everything. This is. We've gone so fucking far from fucking fixing this problem. And guess what? At every step of the way, we're going to have somebody, a real person, try to talk to you and try to let you know and dive into your childhood trauma again, or trauma. Or why do you tick the way you tick? Okay? And it can't be a politically agenda driven thing, man. Let these psychs, I know psychs, let them do their thing, their real thing. Let them help these people. And every time one of these inmates tries to manipulate a psych and bring in cell phones, guess what, buddy? You're going to the fucking hole for manipulation of staff, attempted manipulation. Why? Because manipulating people is not a good trade. It might be good if you want to lead people, right? But if you're using your verbal persuasion to conduct nefarious activities, there's going to be consequences no matter what you do, man. Even anything. You guys hear what I'm saying? You can't lure little kids in with candy. That would be all bad. That was an extreme example, right? That was an extreme example. Speaking of those motherfuckers, there is no rehabilitation for those fucking type of guys, period. I already said it. 16 years of experience. There's only one way out with motherfuckers like that. So you start learning, you start talking to these individuals, man. I might as well start doing it now. Hey, listen up, man. Listen up. I know how you're feeling. You're young. Why you don't know how I'm fucking feeling, so yo, shut the fuck up. On dead homies. I'll fucking bitch slap your ass right now. These type of conversations need to be had because the real ones would agree on both sides of the fence. In prison, there's no bullshitting a bullshitter. Quote that. In a California prison, there's no bullshitting a bullshitter. Right? You said somebody like me, with my experience, to talk to a 19, 20-year-old kid inside. Hey, man. And you could have these conversations. This is rehabilitation. This is California model. Hey, youngster, what's up? Well, they did show a little more respect to the ring. Hey, man, this is not the way, dude. This is not the way. Let me tell you. Check it out. You can get this fast money, but let me show you what your future looks like, okay? You see all these S&Y gangs. You see all these murders. You see all this fucking backstabbing, this drug debt, this scandalous-ass fucking behavior. You see all this treachery, all this heartbreak you're causing your fucking family. I want you to see your future. Damn. Fuck, I didn't realize it was going to be that fucked up. Yeah, matter of fact, I got a couple buddies, right? And then you bring in some type of mentorship program. I believe they already have it, but a real one, right? And you come and talk to them. A little motherfucker might think, hey, that fool GP, that fool S&Y. Doesn't matter. Keep the GPs with the GPs and the S&Y with the S&Ys. You going to tell me a little 19-year-old fuck is going to disrespect a big homie? Hell no, that motherfucker will put him in his place. I'll walk out of the room, right? Motherfucker gets crazy with him. Oh, gotta go take a leak, guys. I'll be back in fucking 3 minutes, man. Damn, Hector, your shit is harsh, but it's true. Motherfucker, you can't put on kid gloves when you're dealing with these types of individuals. You gotta hit them raw, live, and uncut. Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. Motherfucker just glitched. Motherfucker. Motherfucker just glitched. What's happening? You gotta talk to these people, man. Now, these are the people that can be saved. They could be saved. Hector, what you mean? If a man committed a murder, then they could be saved? Look, just look at the law of the land. What? Let's look at reality. What difference does it make if you have the warden of Richard J. Donovan who's legitimately covering up and responsible for murders? Big badass Snoop. How the fuck does that man differ from the next man that picked up a gun and shot a motherfucker? A dead body as a result of another person is a dead body. Motherfucker's dead, ain't coming back, right? But how does one get promoted and the other one gets 20 to life? The fuck? Want to talk about prison reform? Start incarcerating all these fucking wardens that are guilty. 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 Motherfuckers. Hell nah. You done bumped your motherfucking head, Kim. Big ass nalgas, big ass titties. Not that I be looking. I'm married. Plus she's a hoe, man. I'm not gonna lie. She be fucking like who? Too many people. Too many. Nah, man. She broke my boy Kanye's mind. I was gonna say his heart, but she broke his mind. That fool's crazy now. Anyways, after we gain some progress, right? It's about rewiring the brain. Guess what, man? Guess what, youngster? 19-year-old kid. You have a shot, man. You have a shot at the parole board. You have a shot to go back into society. As a matter of fact, you will be going back into society. And I want you to be the best thriving member of society. Now, how do I know some people could be rehabilitated? Easy, simple. Since your boy has been out, I have 8 alongside people who were once incarcerated. I have shared stories. We have met in person. We have talked. And not once did they pick up a fucking knife or a gun and kill me in the process, right? Not once did we talk about crime. That's a normal conversation like a normal motherfucker, period. We did reflect like, oh shit, yeah, that was crazy. Well, back then, holy fuck, yeah, man, what about this over there? Damn, ooh, right? Crazy times. Times have changed. Now, what about the ones that cannot be fixed? Hector, you've been around. Is there motherfuckers that just won't get it? Yeah. What do you suggest we do with them? Well, I don't suggest that we waste resources and continue to try to fix a fucking psychopath. Instead, I would put them in a more secured unit, a higher security unit with more eyes on them, more cops on them. I didn't even get into the training, but that's a whole nother story. More eyes on them, Hannibal Lecter type of style, right? Do we have to be as serious as Russia, Hector? You worked in California prison. Do we have to be as serious as El Salvador, Hector? Do we have to be as serious as North Korea and Iran when it comes to those guys? Nah, you could put a guy like me with a fucking psychopath and we'll be there. Guys like me. And the second that motherfucker tries to kill me, we're going to put a hurting on him. What the hell did you just say? You don't necessarily have to be as strict as Russia, where they got the dogs barking in the motherfucker's face. Got their handcuffs tied behind their back and their head all the way between their fucking feet as they're walking like this. Secured, right? Handcuffs, leg restraints, conversations, recreational, secured activity, right? We don't throw you away till you can't see the light of day. But hey, man, if you act up, if you become assaultive or battered, you're gonna get fucked up. I don't give a fuck, man. Per policy, I'm gonna beat the fucking brakes off you, motherfucker. Right? That psychopath you got in you, I'm gonna fucking turn it up. You wanna see psychopath? You wanna see psychopath, motherfucker? Right? Damn, Hector, you're a real one, my boy. I know. How do you know this, Hector? How do you know this? I don't know. It's just experience, man. You just walk around these people. They're just people. You just learn how to navigate them around them, right? Now, you cannot have people like the buffoons, the Lionels. You cannot have these people you can't promote these type of people. You cannot. Why? Because they're going to muddy the swamp. They're going to fuck shit up. I told you about Blue. You have those that can be saved, and we will save them by tapping into their mental health, man. I want you to learn about ego. Ego is you doing shit on behalf of you thinking you're bigger than what you are. You want to impress people. That's ego. It's good to have pride, but ego is not your amigo, right? Trauma. You did not have to go to a war zone to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. You simply had to grow up in the hood, be starving to death on weeks on end because fucking your parents were out selling crack. This is a true story. Slamming heroin. You walking into your fucking bathroom, seeing your dad overdose, that is fucking trauma. Whatever the scenario may be, right? Having a sister that was victimized, that is fucking trauma, right? Even though you are not the one victimized, you seen this, you heard this, you experienced this. Damn, Hector, you're a real one, man. Thank you. Ain't nobody talked to us like this. You do care. You truly care, Hector. I'm laughing because I had an inmate in Donovan. The heavy-set black dude, man. I don't want to say his last name because you guys will get the nail on the head. But he was like an S&Y inmate. They were going to throw his ass on the GP yard. And I was like, come on, man, let's go over here to the R&R. I said, come on. Now I got to think of ways to prevent you from going over there. He's like, I said, why don't you just claim you're suicidal, man? Why don't you fuck that shit? He goes, man, you really do care, LT. I said, I do, man. I do, right? Truth of the matter is, I really didn't want to get in trouble for his death, right? So, yeah, of course, man. But of course, we ain't going to throw no motherfucking people to the wolves. That's fucked up. Now, 20 minutes in, should I keep going? Yeah, you're on a roll, Hector. The coffee's hitting. You're feeling yourself. No, not like that, mañacos. That is the blue. You get through to them. You give them the opportunity. And if they don't get it, you smash them. Well, what about isolation? They could take their pick. Would you rather be locked up in the hole for 20 years or would you rather get fucking smashed? Now, there's a way to smash people per policy. Yeah, physically beat the fuck out of people per policy. The problem comes with dumb motherfuckers in green take advantage of the situation, and then because they were fucking bullied as a kid, they never joined the military. They never put in work righteously. They want to do extra. That is called excessive use of force. That is called unnecessary use of force, right? Trust me, anybody that's an anybody knows that you can utilize force and smash a fool, and he can thank you afterwards. It's happened to me numerous times. Thank you, CEO. I fucking forgot where the fuck I was there for a second. It's all documented. It's all documented, right? Damn, Hector, Kim Kardashian would have never said that. She never worked in a fucking prison. Then Fat Joe, I saw that shit this morning. I had to Google, has Fat Joe ever been to prison? I love Fat Joe, but come on, man. Motherfucker went to prison for 4 months for tax evasion. That's not California. I've never met one motherfucker in a California prison that was in there for tax evasion. Motherfuckers were murderers. Straight up. Actually, I'll leave the part 2 for the green. Green part 2, right? But it's going to be along the lines of get rid of the fucking idiots. We could probably do more with less. Our job would probably fucking be easier if we didn't have the numbskulls, right? We don't need the numbers. We need the brains. If we didn't have the numbskulls and the Neanderthals, but that is a big problem, right? Because there's going to be a hiring process and this and that. With that, the message for today is no matter where you are in life, where you are, you're right where you need to be. No matter how old you are, no matter how much harm you have caused in your past, there's hope. There's hope to rehabilitate. There's hope to reform. There's hope to transform. Or transform, it's 2024. If you want to transform, you can transform. It's legal now. There's hope for redemption. Then you got to learn how to apologize, right? Then you got to learn how to make amends. Does apologizing make you weak? No. Does saying I'm sorry make you a weak person? No. They say it all the time. Despensa la tira. So you guys hear what I'm saying, man. I love you guys. I don't care if we don't fix the California Department of Corrections, Rehabilitation of the World today. I don't care. I came to the conclusion that it doesn't matter. I'm going to put out the solution, right? When I'm long gone, the solution will be here. This isn't like the 1500s or the 1400s where my boy Machiavelli, the prince, wrote in a book. We don't have to write in books. We can speak on camera now. Take advantage of your situations, man. I love you guys. Keep pushing forward.